Hello from Nibiru, Ireland, and hello to everybody out there, and thanks to everybody for staying in touch with me. Thanks, by the way, for listening to the headache over the last couple of days, and I know I might have went a bit overboard, but sometimes when you're being affected so much and you're passionate about something so much, you do get a bit peed off with it after a while, so that's the reason why I do these videos. And as I said, if I only got 100 viewers, but the point of the matter is that you have to look at the numbers, how on some videos there's like one viewer in the difference. Now, the last time I went to school, there was about 8 or 9 billion people in the world. Yeah, now I understand that there's a big percentage of them that are probably starving to death, that don't even have electricity. But the majority of the people are going around with a smart device in their hands and this little app on the phone called YouTube. So people can see this type of stuff. And I report the news, I report what's happening with the weather, with asteroids, and everything like that. It's just more or less, anybody can do this. I just go in, piece it all together, put it together, and make a little video. So anyway, that's it. We've done our version of Making a Murderer, and that was it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll just move on. Artificial intelligence is back in the news again, where they put a new anchor on Chinese television news. So that's the start of it. And you can see by this video, I put in some photographs of evolution, going from human being, from the monkey, right up to the robot, and what comes next. So AI moving in, taking over. All of a sudden, we're in the next 2 years, believe it or not, that Christmas present, the toy that's going to be the big thing for your child, we're in the next 2 years, is going to be a robot. And robots are going to become part of life. The smart device was the introduction, so that you'd have that in your hands. Then you've got Google now, that's setting up this system where you don't have to ring the restaurant anymore to book the table for you and your girlfriend or your wife or your husband or whatever. You don't have to ring anymore. You can just press a button on the phone and you, AI, will ring the restaurant and your words will be put into a sentence that artificial intelligence is going to stick together, and the person at the other end that answers the phone in the restaurant will think that they're speaking to Paulie to book the restaurant table for tonight, when it's not Paulie at all. It's Paulie's words that have all been jumbled together. Every time I speak into this, I'm sort of putting a dictionary together, if that makes sense. Everyone that speaks into a smart device is putting a dictionary together. So they have all that. The same way as when you talk into your mobile phone, you hold the microphone in and you speak in to your smart device, into Google Maps, into Google this, Google that, Google. So as I keep on reminding everyone, Google knows everything about you. And it's going to get much, much worse. If you think it's bad now, wait till you see it. We're in the next 10 years' time. It's frightening. And you have to go in and study the future of technology and to see exactly where it's going. Anyway, in the meantime, we're going to just call out a few messages. And I have to say, can anyone explain to me that's watching this video, how come I get more emails on nibiruireland@gmail.com? How come I get more emails on nibiruireland@gmail.com than messages on YouTube under the video? Plus, I use a Samsung mobile phone, not here to promote them. I just use their phones, okay, for years because I'm just used to it. And I use Apple for the smart tablet, and I use Samsung for the phone. Now, isn't it funny when I go into Nibiru Ireland on the Samsung that the last two videos are showing different numbers compared to the Apple device? And that was brought up yesterday by a guy that put a message up. He says to me, one second, I'll call out a couple of the messages. I have to say, Tristan D. Gear, love all your messages, Tristan, and he's part of one of the family. Always sends me a message, and I like to read the messages from time to time. Nicely done, Paulie. Okay, you have Farang Jim. How are you? Thanks for staying in touch all the time. How's it going? Definitely weird how your view count varies through different devices. You've ruffled somebody's feathers. Well, we know that. and seen a couple of planes today flying at 30,000 feet, but it looked like they had no wings. Yeah, that was probably me after they clipped me wings. They didn't just clip me wings. I don't have wings. I'm like a penguin now, waddling around. DJ Adagio. DJ Adagio, huh? Hang on a sec. This is brilliant information on this Nibiru planet coming at us, or is it? Now, firstly, DJ Adagio, I just called the channel Nibiru Ireland because it's a word that stood out in 2016, like Planet X, right? And that's it. As I keep on reminding everybody, it's only a name, Nibiru Ireland. Okay? I'm not here like Matt Rogers or Nibiru, Planet X News or anything like that. Go in and watch all the videos. I don't be speaking about Nibiru or Planet X or nothing like that. No. I might get some information alright about the ninth planet and things like that go into the videos. I don't speak about something that I know nothing about, okay? Because to me, Nibiru is a little bit like the planet or whatever. Nibiru is like the fairy godmother, Santa Claus, yeah? The tooth fairy, okay? That's where we are with Nibiru. So let's try and deal with the stuff that's as I said, around us, as I said yesterday. So, DJ Adagio, any real information on this Nibiru planet, or do you just ramble on like about your lifestyle? Not being funny, but that's basically what Paulie is doing. Think about it. Forget LA, go down to Barrow Street, not Silicon Valley. There's all the technology devices and dickhead companies there. I've been already down there, DJ Adagio. If you had to watch the video where I brought in the GoPro on a gimbal stick and I was approached by two men in black that popped out the back door behind where the reception was. Yeah, so for anyone that hasn't been with me for a long time, for the last couple of years, maybe if you had been with me from the start, DJ Adagio, you'd be able to see that's what I've done. I went into the technology companies because I'm hardly going to jump on a plane and fly to San Francisco just to get refused by the time I get to the counter to find out why there's so many people in YT getting censored. Okay, now what else did he say? Oh yeah, Facebook, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, these eBays and the rest. Listen, don't take this the wrong way, but why not let something with the website? Why not let something with the website, or let someone else have a go of it? Or are you seriously going to do something with the name? You might as well. You are at the driving wheel. God bless you, brother in Christ. Chemtrails, contrails, Google, and all of the rest of them. Evil walking corpse, Rothschilds. Right, I get the message, Tony. Thanks very much. Listen, Tony, like all the radio station talk shows that tell the people that if you don't like listening to the talk show, turn it off. Yeah. Nobody has to watch these videos. This is just an Irish guy, okay, that has a little bit of an open mind, that I'm not one of the sheep, Tony, okay? I'm not one of the sheep that sort of trots around the place there, okay, and waits to be told to get into the pen with the rest of the sheep. I'm not a sheep, Tony. I'm living in the real world, and that's all I do the videos for, is to try and magnify little things a little bit, that the little old human gobshite hasn't got a clue what's going on in the real world because they're too busy with their heads stuck into a smart device. That's why it's wakey time. Okay? Thanks, Tony, for the message. And by the way, everyone's entitled to an opinion. I'm not here slating nobody. I'm only telling everybody the reason why I do the videos. Okay, next. Dark Tower, thanks for getting in touch. The agenda speeds up. Most people around the world have said this about Agenda 21. It's well documented, okay? And go in and find out more information about it. You'll see exactly what the plan is, the future is, when they start taking vehicles from the Iraq war and Afghanistan war and start putting them on the streets in New York and paint them a different colour. Now, stop me if that's all false information, if that doesn't really exist, but hence the photographs that I put up and everything else, and the information that I've checked out to see is it real before I've actually put it up onto the video in the first place. But because it's truth news, YT don't like it because they don't do truth. as I said, slime and crap like that for kids. They love all that. And fake news, love it. Joseph, thanks very much. Joseph Borbo, thanks very much for the message. Nibiru Ireland, hang Tiff, brother. Get some suspenders for those knickers. Yeah, caught with the knickers down around their ankles. It's a phrase that we use here in Dublin growing up in school. You know, if you're caught, we'd say you were caught by the BOLLIX, right? That's what we'd say in Dublin. I won't say that though on YouTube, on the video. But you were caught with your knickers down around your ankles. It's a common phrase here in Dublin. Okay, the next one, Tila. Lovely, thanks for the message. And Tila says, the elite don't want their true colours shown. People are starting to wake up and they're scared. They want to shut down the people who are putting out the truth. Don't get discouraged. Keep up the good work. That's what they want to do. They will win, and I don't think you want them to win. Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading this off a phone at the same time. Next one, I could be wrong. Thanks for the message. It's showing 59 now to me, mate. Now, when he sent this message to me at 59, I was only up to at number 19 on my own smart device when I was looking at it. So, yeah, thanks. All I ask the people that watch the videos is, can you see the numbers wherever you live? And if you see something that doesn't look right, you might just send me a message and tell me. That's why I promoted NibiruIreland.com yesterday on the web, on the last video, because I wanted to let everybody see that you can go into the website and look at the last 20 videos, because that's the most I can get up there onto the website. The robots are coming, everybody. Do you understand? They're coming, everybody. Look around your house and see how many smart devices you have. Okay, the text message that comes to your mobile phone to tell you that you need X amount of things for your fridge, because the smart fridge sent you a text message on the app. Your smart television, your smartphone, smart electricity in your house, smart heating, smart everything. Okay, so your whole house now is artificial intelligence. Do you understand? So they introduced these nice things to make it look nice. The point of the matter is, they know everything about you before you even leave your house. What time you get up at? What time you touched your phone at? To switch off your alarm. They know everything from the time you get up in the morning to the time you go to bed. Put your phone underneath your pillow and that's it. No movement. They can actually tell that. What about the apps then? The sleeping apps. You put the app on when you're going to bed. You wake up in the morning, it'll show you what time you moved at, what time you snored at, what time you... It tells you everything about you. It doesn't only tell you what about you, it tells everyone else about you. And that's why I love doing all the videos. So, I hope you enjoy your Thursday. The 15th of November. It's a little bit bluey today. We don't have that great crappy sky that we had all day yesterday, like some volcanoes just had their erupting somewhere. But they'll call them sort of clouds, and we'll have to sort of swallow that. It looked like some sort of smoke that blows over every couple of days. This type of smoke, dark grey. You can see the speed of it flying across the sky, and you're saying, well, where's the wind? Where's that 100-mile-an-hour wind that's blowing this smoke across real fast? And then you look up on the next 2 levels of clouds, they're not even moving. It's just little things that we're not educated on. But because NASA or something come out and say something about it, you have to believe them, don't you? Anyway, in the meantime, back to you tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you.